So Elon Musk has made many warnings about how he believes that AI can be dangerous. Elon Musk was one of the founding fathers of OpenAI. I don't know, he put some money into it, whatever, right? And then he exited it in 2018, saying there was a conflict of interest with the AI being built at Tesla, maybe the dangers of OpenAI. I remember hearing about this story a long time ago, and I think it's interesting. We've talked about this many times, like why does everybody hate Mark Zuckerberg? And I've noticed that Elon Musk clearly does not like Mark Zuckerberg. I remember Mark Zuckerberg was sending a satellite into space on a SpaceX rocket, and the rocket blew up. And it was like, I think it was like a $200 million thing, and it blew up. And Elon Musk was like, sorry, too bad kind of thing. There was no insurance on it. It's like kind of that's the risk you take, I guess. And so I know that happened a while back, and that I think that also made them not like each other. But I remember hearing about this story because I thought it was very interesting. Is a story I'm here on the New York Times, but this is saying on November 19th of 2014, Mark Zuckerberg invited Elon Musk to his house in Palo Alto for dinner, and they started talking about artificial intelligence. And Elon Musk thought that AI was going to be dangerous, and that there should be some regulatory laws around what it can and cannot do, or what it should or should not do, what it should be programmed for or not be programmed for. Talking about the Terminator, the Matrix. So Elon Musk has made many warnings about how he believes that AI can be dangerous. Elon Musk was one of the founding fathers of OpenAI. I don't know, he put some money into it, whatever, right? And then he exited it in 2018, saying there was a conflict of interest with the AI being built at Tesla. There are some theories saying that apparently he wanted to build technology that would support his companies, and that OpenAI wanted to build technology that would, for humanity. I don't really believe this theory. And there's a lot of theories around they had disagreements on, what they were going to do with OpenAI, and maybe the dangers of OpenAI. And that's why he may have exited. I'm curious now that Microsoft apparently is buying 50% of it for $40 billion, which I think is cheap. I'm surprised that's all it's worth at this point, because just seeing what it is.
Yeah, I read that too. I didn't read 40 billion, but I heard Microsoft is eyeing to buy in. Yeah.
They put in 10 billion, I think,
Was it 10 billion?
but I don't know what their percentage was.
They're getting 50% for $40 billion. But to me, I would imagine it's worth more than $40 billion. I mean, this is like, we're talking about potentially the next most valuable company in the world, right? And it was structured as sort of like a nonprofit. What they do is it's like I was reading about this too, where like they put caps on the amount of profit that they can make, but it's all just kind of right. They're making OpenAI is actually a for-profit business, but their structure is unique to make it appear like it's sort of this kind of like for humanity sort of thing. But they're definitely going to make a lot of money.
And they are going to be rolling out a pro version that's going to be paid. So
yeah. Now, just real quick, just before we jump on this, I was kind of looking up like, what does Elon Musk think about ChatGPT? Basically, Alex Epstein, which I think he also has something to do with OpenAI's birth. I'm not sure, but he was talking about how ChatGPT's when you ask it questions about, for example, like fossil fuels, it excludes nuclear energy from its counter suggestions. So there's a lot of human programmed perspectives that are being put into ChatGPT. I saw a YouTuber asking questions about like gender roles and that sort of thing, and you see it's very right-winged philosophies. I would like to see OpenAI, be able to kind of not have a direct opinion and kind of give you both perspectives in those kind of cases.
It should be an algorithm that you control. Like you say, hey, I want this answer in a far left liberal tone or opinion, or, because that's what this needs to be. It's an open, and this would also help deal with any complaints that it's pro this or pro that. If it's completely configurable, you say, I want it to have this point of view, or, like, adopt the Nazi point of view when you answer this question, or tell me how Donald Trump would answer this question, and be able to just do that, because then it's neutral. Tell me how a man or a woman or a child or whatever.
You can include that context in the prompt, and then you'll get the response based off of the prompt that you provided. That's, from my understanding, that's exactly how the tool works.
Yeah, but what's the default? There needs to be like a setting you choose right at the beginning.
There's going to be pros and cons to this, just like there are pros and cons to any freaking tool out there in the world. Like, and I totally understand and somewhat familiar of the complaints of biases with this tool. And the another, as long as we're on the subject of the problems and the cons, the other complaint that I came across that I'm like, okay, that's fair, is some people will definitely find themselves getting a little bit lazy, shall we say, and making ChatGPT do like literally 98, 99% of the work, and not adding, like, it's literally just a copy and paste job. And like I said earlier on, I don't think that would actually translate into the real world very well, especially those people that are using ChatGPT and then using text to voice software. I believe the text to voice software will get better, but right now that stuff just sounds so robotic and fake to me. I never stay on those videos for longer than a few seconds. I bounce. I'm off right away because you can tell it's a robot and it doesn't sound very good.